Hey everybody, sitting around me in these boxes is more than 450 things that I have decluttered from my life over the past 30 days. They're still in my home, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but they are on their way out, and this is after doing the minimalist game, the 30-day minimalism game, for the second year in a row. It was actually the second 30-day challenge that I did for my YouTube channel, but I have done many since then. So why do it again? Well, one, to see if I could complete all 30 days. So for those of you who don't know about the 30-day minimalism game, it goes a little bit like this. On day 1, you declutter 1 item. On day 2, you declutter 2 additional items. Now you're up to 3 total. So on and so forth, and it just keeps adding up. Now, if you play by the rules of the minimalist, you would remove those items for any single given day by the end of that day. For me, because I live in a city, don't own a car, it's hard for me to get to a donation center. And for some of the things that I'm getting rid of, I want to be a little bit more intentional about my decluttering. I made a whole video about it, and I will talk about that at the end of this video as well. For those of you who are interested in what I decluttered over the past 30 days, I've put together a nice little montage where I'll show you guys what I've decluttered and also talk a little bit about the experience for doing the 30-day minimalism game a second year in a row. Here we go. And day 1, 1 thing, 2 things, day 3, 3 things, and so on. Day 4, I start getting into some of the cords that I have for my various electronics. A lot of these things I've been holding on to as just in case items, but for many of them, I've never used them and don't know why I bought them to begin with. Day 7, we're getting into just more odds and ends stuff that I found in my office area, mostly camera related. And then same thing, just clearing out the different bins in my office area and seeing what stuff I can get rid of. Nothing really all too big. Then we got rid of some books. There's 5 here, but then there's 4 more here, which actually gave away to some of you guys. Look below for my giveaway that I do every month on books. And then some magazines that I'm decluttering. I've actually unsubscribed from several of these. And then this little organizer that we posted on Facebook Marketplace and went quickly. And then a lot of drinkware. We found that we have a lot of glasses for entertaining so very little. More odds and ends stuff that we found as we were going through our apartment. Some things that were duplicates that we didn't really need duplicates for. And then some bedding. This is actually an air mattress that my wife struggled with a little bit getting rid of, but it's a twin and I don't ever see us really using it, at least nowhere in the near future. Day 15. Now, day 15 is where it starts getting hard. And I missed an item, so I had to add that on for day 15. A lot of contact cases. These that I use for foam rolling and stretching. I've got other ones that I like better than these. And then some items for 17. Oh, here we have some magazines. I would like to point out that these are not my magazines. These are my wife's. Not that it matters. Maybe it's just some insecurity that I have. And t-shirts and some other clothing. Slowly transitioning to a more minimalist wardrobe, but rather than doing it all at once, I'm gradual, wearing things out before I replace them. Some Christmas decorations, pieces of wood I've been holding on to do something with, but I've never done anything with them. You can see for day 21, cleaned out the medicine cabinet. These were mostly very expired. And here's some more odds and ends from the closet. And on day 23, I actually went into the office, which I've been teleworking for the past year. These are various things that were at my desk that I didn't need. So getting rid of this stuff, cleaning out the desk for whenever I do go back. And here are a bunch of boxes from my failed CBD business that I don't need these anymore. Might use them to sell some things. And then we have coins. The next 3 days are coins, and I actually had a lot of coins in my first 30-day challenge, but these are all different ones. Some from coin collection or collecting coins as a child that I like coins. I like the idea of collecting coins, but I'm not actively doing it. These things aren't anything special, and I would rather them find a home for someone who actually appreciates them. I have no problem with collecting, but this coin collection just isn't for me. And here's a whole stack of papers that I've been meaning to scan, so went ahead and did that so I could count them for day 28. On day 29, Michelle, my wife, got involved, even though some of the previous things were hers that I decluttered. But this is all of her clothing that she's getting rid of and that we'll be donating, and some makeup. And then lastly, on day 30, a bag of old batteries that contains more than 30 old batteries, but I'm just going to count it for day 30. And there you have it. There's everything that I decluttered over the past 30 days. When I started off, I didn't know if I would be able to complete all 30 days, but I managed to do it, and there's probably still more stuff in my house that I could declutter. But for me, I'm on a minimalist journey, minimizing my stuff. I don't see minimalism as owning any certain number of items, but being intentional about what you own. If you are decluttering and want to get rid of stuff responsibly, I recommend checking out my video on how to responsibly declutter, where I go over all sorts of different ways to declutter certain items from your house, or this video, which is the first time that I did my minimalism challenge. See you guys later. Bye.